In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto.
Question everything.
Trust nothing.
It's your boys, Keeper and Crusader, and it is mint day. Y'all are the you-know-what. 2,500 NFTs gone. And they are in the hands of all of you. We appreciate all the support, guys. I got to tell you, we did not expect that today. We always expect, great things from our community, but it was a very nice surprise. So from the bottom of my heart, I'll speak for Miguel as well. We appreciate all that you guys did. I know a lot of you have been excited about the mint. Now we can all work together to move forward towards the next mint. And we've got some cool things that we're going to talk about here in a few minutes, just kind of give you an idea of some things moving towards the future. We'll get into that in a few minutes. Make sure you guys are in the Discord. Listen, the fun has just begun, okay? This free mint was just the start. And if you missed out or you're trying to get your points up, guys, that's what OpenSea is for. I wish it was a platform that Miguel and I, were running and you could support the small creator on that. But maybe that's what, maybe someday. That's what OpenSea is for. So if you guys do need to get your points up to 135 or higher, boom, OpenSea is going to do that. So check that out. There's a lot of them. Hey, we've got over 2 ETH of trading volume right now. So they have been running around the blockchain the entire day. So we're super excited about that. Make sure you guys smash the likes. We got, around 30 people in here. So we should have around 30 likes for sure. Let's have some fun in the chat. Show love to your brothers and sisters in the chat. We got a lot of stuff coming up in the Discord. Actually, Miguel, why don't you kick us off? Tell us a couple things about what we're talking. Tell the people a couple things about what we're talking about doing within the Discord and in the community.
Yeah, so moving forward, obviously, right, we've already got the first collab bot role assigned, right? DCA traders. If you got any of the minted any of the NFTs today, then you've already got that role if you verified your wallet. And moving on forward, we're going to have more exclusive roles. We're breaking it down into factions by point system, right? So right now, I know all of you guys are fighting for that 135 points. Some of you, or quite a few of you, already have that 135 points. Say, hey, what could I do with these extra points? Should I accumulate more? The answer is yes, and here's why. Right, we're going to be breaking it down to different point values. So if you're in the 300 point club, right, you're going to have an exclusive role just for you and your buddies that also have only 300 points, which are going to come with exclusive benefits and that exclusive club. And we're going to be breaking that down pretty soon here in the Discord. And of course, we're going to be doing giveaways as well. And it's going to be about combinations, right? It's not just going to be about point system. So if you've got maybe 15 hunters and 2 engineers, you're eligible for a certain giveaway. If you've got maybe 3 engineers and 10 medics, you are eligible for a different giveaway. So we're going to be doing giveaways due to combinations, and we're going to be breaking down the group into different freedom cells depending on their point system. So keep an eye out. Things are going to get busy in the Discord.
Yeah, we understand that, there's going to be people that either miss the mint and aren't able to just jump in and ape in and just buy all sorts of it. Listen, we get it, right? We do. We understand. But what I do want to say, the reason that we want to do it with combinations of, having so many of this and so many of this, whether they're small numbers, big numbers, whatever they may be, the combinations just kind of even it out a little bit more, as opposed to just one person being able to every single time be eligible for any giveaway that we do. We wanted to kind of even that out a little bit. And if you guys are wondering, usually about once a week, we come on with the shades on, right? And there's usually a reason, right? I got a cutoff on, sun's out, guns out. You know why? The shine from all of you was so bright on this NFT mint that we got to put our shades on. I mean, you guys absolutely killed it. And so, we got the shades on. We thank you for all of your shine. You guys shone a light into our lives, and we are excited.
In case you didn't know, and you're watching this for the first time, we didn't expect, right? We had our whitelist mint window for 12 hours starting midnight on Friday. And before 2 o'clock in the morning, there was already about over 1,000 of them sold out. So it was almost already halfway. The minute the whitelist window closed, Obviously, that slowed down. But the minute that window closed and the public mint went live, 2 hours, and they were gone. They just flew off the shelves.
It's been exciting, guys. So we are here to party a little bit. We're going to talk about crypto. We're going to talk about NFTs tonight. You know how we roll. We're going to dive into it here in just a second. Before we do dive into the actual articles like we would normally do, I do want to pull up the markets because, hey, that's what we do. We pull up the markets. We take a look and see what is crack-a-lacking. So let's check out the current crypto market. So the global crypto market cap, let me update this just to make sure, is down 1.76%. That's 1.09 trillion with the T. We're still up over $1 trillion, so that's good news. Bitcoin at about 23.6. It's been flirting with that 24 number, but it's at 23.6. We've got ETH just up under 1,700 at 1,691. BNB flirting again with that 300 number. XRP flirting with 40 cents. Cardano, actually XRP flipped Cardano again. They've been kind of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. But XRP flipped Cardano with a nice little move today. Cardano's down about 1% at 52 cents. Solana at $43. And Dogecoin sitting at just under 7 cents. Guys, we talk about alts on here. We talk about Bitcoin. We talk about ETH. We talk about NFTs. These are all things that we believe in, but we also need to tell you and remind you, we're here for entertainment purposes. I mean, the guy next to me, oh, there we go. Got to point this way. This guy over here has got a freaking full facial shield on. It looks like freaking RoboCop over. You calling me RoboCop? I think you actually look like like Halo. You look like the guy, the character on freaking Halo. We're here for entertainment purposes. We just want to tell you, when we talk about different projects, we genuinely believe in those projects, but just understand we're still in a bear market. You can't throw a dart, and you throw a dart anymore, the chances in a bear market are that you're going to lose. It used to be in the bull market, throw a dart and it's going to go up and to the right. Just be careful. Make sure you guys.
Except for our NFT, baby, because we're creating a better currency with NFTs than any other of these Dogecoins, Shiba Inus.
That's right.
We've got Crypto Billy with another, once again, super chat. Thank you for the super chat, saying, I am buying merchants. Contact me in the Discord. Right?
Well, we've got a spot for that, Miguel.
Billy is serious, right? This man is serious. He is also the Soul King. He will buy your merchant, right? So hit him up. We have the Trading Post channel in the Discord. OpenSea bot in there showing you everything that's being listed and everything that's being sold. So if you're out there trying to sell your merchant and you want some liquidity, hit up Billy. He's got it.
And the Trading Post channel, guys, I'm throwing this out there. If at any point we understand that people will need some liquidity, hey, shoot, I need a little bit extra cash, whatever the case may be, utilize that, right? Like if you have a deal that you're like, yeah, you know what, I know that these are really going for this, but I could, maybe offer a little incentive. Use it within the community first. Like try to do it there first, because guess what? If we can stick within the community and we don't have to just totally sell to someone random, I just think it's a really cool idea because we're building and propping each other up. Maybe one person's like, you know what, I've got some extra ETH sitting around and I'd like to help out. Okay, boom, bam, slam, I'll buy it. So I just wanted to give you guys that encouragement. That's what it's there for. Let's try to keep it in the community. Let's try to continue to grow the community. As you guys know, as the community grows, also the value within the community grows because you're bringing in more and more people with more and more knowledge and more people that are interested in doing what we are doing. So I just want to throw that out there.
And talking about value, we got promo coming for you guys, right? We just got hit up by our t-shirt guy last night, and he is ready, right? The things are up. We're going to be posting that pretty soon in the Discord, and you guys are going to be able to get a discount for it if you're holding the NFTs. So that is coming in here in the next couple of days. Just give us some time to square everything away. So get ready, guys. The promo is coming. You've already seen the sneak peeks of what the promo kind of looks like. So there's going to be a little bit more extra stuff that you haven't seen, but get ready.
And this is your Ledger announcement. Make sure to get a hardware wallet, BYOB. Little lady over here, little Miss Addison, wants to remind you, say, I got more Bitcoin than you. Wave. Actually, it's more ETH for sure. There we go. I love you. All right, so let's get back at it. I do want to take a quick.
We got a super chat from Shambles here. Let's go.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Go ahead.
Oh, I thought you were going to read it. Yeah, so Shambles, thank you for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it. Always supporting the channel. Says, I aped the F into DCA last night and today. Great work, guys. Diamond hands for now. 100%. There you go. Let's
go. And I will say, guys, one of the cool things that we will be doing and continuing to do is collab with some other creators that we're close with. If you guys don't own an Anxious Bulldog, make sure you guys check that out as well. She's been really good to us. We try to do the same for her, and so just throwing it out there. We like to support other creators as well.
Go help out some of those bulldogs. They got anxiety. Go calm them down.
Go calm down a bulldog. Purchase a bulldog. They need a home. They will be less anxious if they have a good home coming off of OpenSea into your special MetaMask wallet. Okay, cool. So with that being said, thank you again for the super chats. Thank you guys for being here for the mint. You guys are awesome. A bunch of you stayed up late last night. Up early this morning. This morning was wild. It was a lot of fun. So we just appreciate it. Let's start off with a fun one here. Okay. This desperate man plans build robot dogs to find a hard drive with $169 million worth of Bitcoin. Okay. I'll bite. Maybe you guys have heard about this guy. In 2013, James Howells, a citizen of Newport, Wales, mistakenly threw away his iPhone-sized hard drive containing 8,000 Bitcoin. To find his lost possessions, that makes me sick, by the way. To find his lost possessions, worth around $169 million as of right now, that's with the market down, the 36-year-old man reportedly came up with an $11 million master plan involving robot dogs and artificial intelligence-powered machines. The unfortunate story of James House started in 2009 when he mined 8,000 Bitcoin. Back then, the primary cryptocurrency was worth mere cents, so he did not pay much attention to his stash. In 2013, the Welsh was reorganizing his desk and threw away all unnecessary items. Unlucky for him, he had two identical laptop hard drives, one empty and one with 8,000 Bitcoin in it. Needless to say, the latter ended up in a rubbish bag and now lays underneath 110,000 tons of garbage. He spent the next 9 years seeking permission from the local authorities to dig for his hard drive. Newport City Council, though, denied his request multiple times, warning that the search could damage the environment and ruin the land. Desperate to find his crypto holdings, the 36-year-old man presented an $11 million proposal to the authorities, Business Insider revealed. The plan includes the employment of robot dogs, human labor, and artificial intelligence machinery, which should explore the area in a way that does not harm the natural landscape. My God, Miguel, I got to give this man like some props here. He's not stopping, right? But I got to be honest with you. If I knew I had $169 million sitting in the local landfill, I don't know that I would stop either. I would be absolutely, dude, I would have already broke in there and been digging by hand on, just late at night, like whatever. I don't know. It's freaking disgusting to me that happened.
That's wild. I've heard about this guy doing all kinds of crazy stuff, trying to get this this hard drive back. At this point, I wouldn't even know, even if you did find it, how viable would it even be to be able to extract the Bitcoin from it? It's been so many years and it's been stuck under so much trash and, water and damage and rotting and all this kind of stuff. Dude, I don't know. I don't think it's even going to be viable at this point. You're wasting even more millions of dollars to get a robo dog to go find it, right? And that's the crazy part, is the robo dog. So if we focus on that real quick, that just shows you where the technology is going. With robo dogs doing artificial intelligence to search for certain items. That's a kind of a little bit of a scary thought right there. Obviously, it's being used for a good reason right now, but that can get dark real quick. If you've seen Black Mirror and the robo dogs, it doesn't end well for us.
Yeah, and you know what Miguel is referring to is very real. The reason that it would use artificial intelligence and basically building out this robo dog is what would happen would be they would load this thing with information. The information would probably take all of the different trash routes over the years, where they came from, the approximate amount of trash that was I'm just like working this through in my mind how this would work. The approximate amount in tons of trash, how many inches deep as a general rule, when's it compacted, and basically it would utilize all this information to say, okay, this should be in this vicinity, if they have enough data points and data sets to be able to figure that out. I hope I hope for this man's sake that he's actually able to figure this out. I hope they at least give the man a shot. Let's be fair. It's probably not going to do any more harm to the environment than we do every day anyway. So let the man look for it. Listen, he wants to get dirty. He wants to pay to do something like this. The interesting thought that I have is, who's paying for this $11 million, expenditure? Is he loaded anyway? And he's got 169 million. Like, does he have $11 million that he's ready to fork out to do this? Or he's just saying, hey, listen,
he's gotta have some,
or he's just saying, listen,
him up.
There's 169 million in there. I'll give you 11 of it if you let me, if you let me look for it. If I actually find it, I'm gonna guess he's got some money or he's got some backing. But we'll say a prayer for this guy, because heck yeah, I just can't even imagine not knowing where my $169 million is. That is disgusting. So before we dive into, we want to talk a little bit more about the project. Let's talk about this week in the markets. This week in coins, Bitcoin and Ethereum see continued growth as merge looms. The crypto market held steady this week, even after the Fed announced another interest rate hike of 75 basis points. I'm sure you guys have heard that. If you listen to us at all, we've talked about it. Last week's market-wide positive price action was sustained this week as leading cryptocurrencies continued making significant gains. Bitcoin, as of this writing, had an 8.5% to its market value to sell for 24.2. It's a little bit lower than that right now. It was like 23.6. Fans enjoyed an even greater rally with their favorite coin blowing up 12.5%. That's ETH, obviously, to 17.14. Much of the buzz around Ethereum is down to the fact that the network is laying the groundwork for a major overhaul, aka the merge, when Ethereum will cut its energy consumption by 99.95%, transitioning from proof of work blockchain to a proof of stake model. A final testnet deployment called Goerli is expected to take place in early August before the network is ready for full transition. Miguel, let me ask you something. We are so caught up on this energy. Okay. I understand that, technically ETH is going to be using significant less amount of energy. But when we really lay it out, the amount of energy that's being used to mine Ethereum versus like other things that's going on in this world are a drop in the bucket. It's a pittance, right?
Yeah.
What is this the climate change narrative? Is this the, hey, we're going to give you the blessing when you actually do the right thing and start saving our planet? Or like, what is this when you read something like this?
There's a little bit more than just the whole climate change thing. I think it's the fact that they want to focus towards a currency that, unfortunately, yes, Ethereum is burning some ETH along the way, but there's no limitation to ETH, right? They can continue producing ETH more and more unlimited. There's no limited cap for ETH. And there's no point that is always going to guarantee you that there's going to be a deflationary moment that's going to be burning more than what is being created. And like the Federal Reserve, that's what they like, right? They like currencies. They like this kind of thought process. The exact same reason why they got off the gold standard, the exact same reason why they kind of hate on Bitcoin sometimes, because Bitcoin is a limited capacity and you have to put in the proof of work, right? You got to put in value to extract value. Versus with Ethereum, unfortunately, it's a little bit easier to extract value when you can just keep producing just through staking, right? You just lock up some money, pretty much think about it almost like fractional banking. You just put some money in there and it keeps multiplying over time and time and time. So there is no proof of work. So there's a little bit more of manipulation, the bigger whales, more money, easier to play versus having to buy miners that cost millions of dollars to eventually break even, to eventually pay electric bills and grid systems and yada, 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 right? There's a bigger cause and effect change going on with Bitcoin versus with Ethereum. So it makes it more easy for Ethereum. And I think that's why they try to focus on that narrative and they focus on that whole power consumption versus Bitcoin. But that's what I like about Bitcoin. I like the fact that it's difficult to mine Bitcoin. I like the fact that you have to be dedicated. You have to put in a lot of money to get a lot of money out. It's not just, hey, I'm just here to free to play, or I've got the most money. So I don't know, man.
Yeah, there's definitely drawbacks to proof of stake as well. It's not that one is not. Listen, there's a saying like "no good deed goes unpunished." Like there's going to be drawbacks from doing, making this move. Right? There's always you've got to take the good with the bad. So that's going to happen here as well. I want to take a second here to answer a question. We're talking about the mint, talking about the project, and Edgar, I have a good answer for you here. It says, "Hey guys, congrats on the success of the mint. Thank you. It was awesome. I'd like to know something for the next drop. I know that it's going to be mostly IRL in real life. What would happen if I literally can't go?" So great question, Edgar. So here's the answer. We do not have the exact specific for what this is going to look like, but we are going to figure out either specifically allowing you to pick which classes you want and make sure that we are streaming and or at least taping all of the different classes so that we can load it up to you. So you're not there, but you're there. That's what I think I'm going to vote for, to basically have all of this videoed. So you pick your classes, you basically have a little menu. Okay, I want this class, this class, this class, and this class. And then boom, we tape it and it gets sent to you as a file so that you were there without being there. That's probably what I'm going to vote for. That is something that we will have to work out, but we do know for sure you're not going to be just SOL, right? We understand there's going to be people that are not going to be able to travel. We get it. We got people out of the country, but the information that is still at this at the event is still invaluable. We don't want you to miss it. So what I'm hoping to do is either that and you get to pick 4, or the other thought, and I hadn't even talked to Miguel about this, but my other thought was that I live stream, Miguel, whatever, live stream a set of 4 based on our principles of survivability and actually live stream those questions. And then you guys can ask questions. So I would ask in advance, like, hey, we're going to be live streaming this. I'm going to have questions. They're going to allow me to ask questions within the class. You guys are going to ask questions within a chat, a live chat that I will then facilitate to the person. I really like that idea too. We're going to do one of those too. I just need to check to see if I can actually get a full-on live stream going out there. That's my only concern. Is telling you that I'm going to live stream it and we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Streaming, yeah, exactly.
But let me say, the only good thing is that when I was there this year, I had full 5 bars of service. So I think that if it's in the same exact place, I think I might be able to do it, but I don't want to promise that. It's going to be one of those 2 options, Edgar. So hopefully that answers your question.
And I got one more technical solution that I want to build out. Can't guarantee just yet, but I want to create, or I want to figure out a way where people that might not be able to make it, right, can rent out their NFT. So, hey, I'm not going to be able to go, but if you pay me for my NFT, you're going to still keep ownership of your NFT. But for that short period of time, that person will have access to that NFT and they can go on the trip, go to the event, even though, because maybe that person wasn't able to mint, right? They didn't get one, but they can rent it off of you. So you can kind of make a little bit of passive income with it if you're not able to make it and you still keep ownership. So I want to find a solution that's technical like that for some people. I'm not going to guarantee that solution is going to be found, but I am going to focus on making that as much possible as I can. And we'll give you more details as we get closer and closer to that mint and to that event and see if we can make this possible for you guys.
Yeah, that's actually the idea that you just threw out there, Miguel. We've talked about this before. What a cool idea. You're extracting value out of your NFT, but you're not actually letting it go. You're not actually full on letting the NFT go. I think that's a really, really cool idea. A lot of people own homes. They rent them out. They're not trying to sell the deed. They're not trying to, hey, I don't want a mortgage on that. No. They want to still be able to extract value while still owning the NFT. So I hope that, that's an option as well. We should really work hard on trying to figure that out. But either way, we got you. You guys, we have never let you down. We're not going to start now. That's just a fact. So Miguel, let me ask you something, just for the people to understand. And I've talked to you about this, but I want the people to hear this. So you've never written a smart contract before, and the first time you do it, it goes off without a hitch. After much, some back and forth. What would you say was the hardest part about besides like the long hours? Like, what was the hardest part for someone that's not technically savvy to actually figure out about writing the smart contract?
So if you're a technical person, if you know programming, it's not that difficult. It's just a lot of different concepts that you have to deal with that I'm not familiar with, right? So it's a lot of reading, it's a lot of watching other videos, it's a lot of educating myself to understand these concepts, put these concepts together, and then test out these concepts. So that was one of the hardest things was, is dedicating the time to that, to learning all these things. So you might be a programmer of whatever, but programming these smart NFT, these contracts are a whole different story. But my biggest struggle was somebody asked me this in the Twitter space the other day. I think it was last night or earlier today. And my biggest thing was the anxiety before it went live, dude. It was the whole like, what if every single person hits the mint button at the same exact time and
I thought the same thing, and
right?
It crashed,
and the website crashes, and all servers explode, and the blockchain goes down, and ETH goes to zero, all because I didn't do this thing right. So, right, hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst was probably the toughest thing for me. Was just waiting for that countdown to 12 o'clock and be like, okay, here we go. We're about to go live. We're going to see what happens here.
Dude, that's so funny. The whole blockchain goes down and ETH goes to zero. Yeah, no, I wanted to tell you again, dude, we really appreciated all the hard work on the technical side of that. It was a lot. I know it was. I'm really glad that it went off without a hitch, and now we can take the next step forward towards the bug out. Now, I want to touch on the bug out, okay? For those of you that don't know, we have this bug out drop planned. So Miguel and I have a special date, and I actually need it. Do you remember the exact day, Miguel? Is it the 20? What's the date? What's the date?
22nd. August 22nd.
Okay. So August 22nd. That's a little bit over 3 weeks from now. It's a Monday. Okay. Is a special date for Miguel and I. It's our 1 year anniversary.
You might not be able to see my face, but I'm smiling.
August 22nd is our YouTube 1 year anniversary. And so we were thinking, you know what? 3 weeks ish gives people time to get positioned and figure out what they want to do, how they want to do it, if they can do X, Y, and Z, can maneuver, buy stuff if they need to, change position, just whatever needs to happen. That gives enough time. So the game plan as of right now, short of something wild happening, the game plan right now is to do the bug out drop on our 1 year anniversary. That's on a Monday, August 22nd. That is the goal right now. That is the game plan right now. We want to share that special date with you guys. And we're going to be doing some special stuff in between now and then. We are going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be doing discounts on merch. I think we're going to do some incentives. If you guys do want to buy some merch, our merch store is up. Okay. We need to, Miguel, are we going to link it onto the website?
Yeah, we'll do that here pretty soon.
We'll link the site like quickly from basically we have a merch store. We'll link it onto our website so that you guys can go there. I think we're going to do some incentives on the merch as well. Like, maybe I'm just throwing an idea. Maybe you buy a piece of merch and get an NFT with it, right? And then that way, hey, well, I would have spent that on the NFT anyway. So now I get a cool t-shirt and an NFT. So we're thinking about doing some stuff like that. We've got a lot of fun, cool stuff coming up. So make sure that you guys are active. We need help in the Discord, guys. Listen, we're prepared to hire somebody if and when we need to hire somebody. But for right now, what we want to do is just, and I appreciate each and every one of you. A lot of you have done this. We want you guys to be active within the Discord as well. A lot of times when the new people come in, there's some simple stuff that gets asked. We are trying to answer as much as we possibly can. But if you see something in there and you're like, hey, I know the answer to that. If you would jump in and give the answer for those new people, gosh, that would be super appreciated. I've seen a lot of you doing it. So I want to give you a special thank you. But for those of you that haven't been doing that, if you do see it, if you could just toss the information in there, guys, it is super free. You guys have no idea how helpful that has been for us. So I do want to say thank you. Just like I want to say thank you, Kenton, for the $5 super chat. Said congrats, Nick and Miguel, on a seamless rollout. Thank you very much, Kenton.
Yeah, thank you, Ken. Thank you. I want to shoot out to this message right here. Luckily, everything went smoothly and no crashes. See, DCA is already a better project than Solana.
Let's go.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's right. We are not shutting down. So yeah, we've got a lot coming, guys. A lot coming down the pike. right? The bug out drop coming in about 3 weeks. Like I said, August 22nd. That's the game plan. That's our 1-year anniversary. Make sure you guys are ready for that. Make sure you check out the merch store. We're going to link that ASAP. I'll probably try to get it linked tonight or tomorrow if we can. We'll get that linked over there. No big deal with that. We're going to do that. Pay attention in the Discord. We are creating roles within the community. I'm trying to give you a high-level overview. We're going to be creating roles and basically factions within the Discord, depending on your point values. We are going to have, the form that I had everybody fill out, the whitelist form. I believe that we're going to need you guys. It took you 10 seconds, right? I believe that I'm going to need you to possibly fill that out again, or I might have to have.
Yeah, we'll have to create a new one.
So we can't have them edit. We can't have them edit the one that we have.
I don't think we should do that. I think we should have to create a new one so that we don't have like mixtures of people.
I got you. Yeah, that's a good point. So it'll take you guys 15 seconds. We're gonna have you do that. That's going to allow us to be able to verify some things, to give you the roles that you need, to put you in the correct faction, and then we're figuring out, or we have, or will have. Some bots that are basically scraping through the Discord telling us when certain things happen. We're going to have a bot that we're going to put on there that I believe tells Twitter when things are being purchased. You guys were tweeting stuff out earlier today. If you haven't tweeted something out showing your NFT, make sure you guys do that. That's been freaking huge. I just want to say thank you guys. You guys have been really freaking good to us. And we just want to say thank you.
100%, dude.
What's up, Danny?
Danny says, does anyone know what is needed to get the drop? And Crypto Billy, boom, here with the answer. Crypto Billy is a savage in the Discord. 135 points is needed for the bug out drop whitelist, right?
Yep.
From now on, the whitelisting process will no longer be rumbles. Unfortunately, we'll keep playing them. They're fun. We'll come up with other ideas and other incentives to play the rumbles. But for now, the rumbles will not get you whitelisted. What's going to get you whitelisted is picking up 135 points worth of the NFTs. And if you don't know what the breakdown is, it's also in the roadmap channel, but I'll give it to you guys here real quick. The merchant, the purple background, right? Quick little insight. If it's purple, it's a merchant. It's 100 points. Engineer, if it's a blue background, it's an engineer. That's 20 points. If it's a medic, if it's a green background, it's a medic. It's 10 points. And finally, the hunter, which the yellow background, is 5 points. So a combination of those will get you 135 points. That will get you whitelisted for the bug out drop. And then in the future, there will be a new point target to hit for the chapter 1 drop.
Yeah. And then somebody asked, I think it was Billy asked if you're going to need to continue to edit your form as you purchase more. We will figure that out, Billy. We want to try to make it as simple as possible, but we will need to figure that part out. We will let you know. So some of that's kind of hey, we got to figure it out as we go and figure out what the if the form will update or not. So we'll figure that out. But yes, thank you, Billy. 120, 10, and 5. So that's 135 points total right there. So Crypto Fam, listen, again, thank you for being you. You could be anywhere on a Saturday night and you are here with us, Debate Crypto. You're with the DCA fam. Danger Close Alpha went off without a hitch. 2 hours into the public mint, gone, minted out, right? So that's because of you. We appreciate you. We love you guys. If no one's told you that before today, we love you. We hope you guys have a great evening, a great rest of your weekend. Pay attention to Discord. Just remember, question everything.
Trust nothing.
And until next time, hodl
like it's hot.
We'll see you soon.